Hey everybody, welcome to Life at Sunny Lee, and we're on week 15, April 5th, and it's April 15th. Interesting. Anyway, this week we are going to work on more in the house again, because I'm still outside working, planting gardens, rearranging the fish pond, redoing it, doing a lot of stuff outside. So I don't really have that much time to do things indoors. She's after a bug. Dusty is after a bug. She's also after my hat. Yes, you're a good puppy. You're a good puppy. You're a good puppy. What you trying to do? Back up. Leave my hat be. Uh-oh. Leave the flowers be. Come on. Back up. Good girl. Leave the flowers be. Leave it. Leave it. As I was saying, we are going to be working a lot inside and not so much outside, and not so much actually doing physical work. So first thing we're going to work on this week is our mail. How do you handle your mail and your paperwork, newspapers, school papers? How do you handle those? Is there a spot when they walk into the door that you just automatically drop everything? Does it get scattered? Do you go through it every day and take care of it? Or how does that work? So what I'm going to suggest is that wherever you drop your mail, put a basket there so you can drop the mail and the paperwork into that basket. That way it won't get scattered around, and it'll be there when you have time to actually work on it. Because let's face it, when you come home from work or come home from school, the last thing you want to do is look at the mail and face the bills and stuff. So you can put those in the basket. That way they're going to be there, and then after you get some time and the kids have gone to bed, or either after supper and you get time to sit down and do bills, they'll all be in one area and that you can take care of them. And that's another thing. You need to create a time when you're actually going to work on the paperwork. And it's best to do it every day so it's out of the way and you're not having to worry about it. But if you can only do it on weekends, then you have everything in one basket and you can just go through it and it's all there. You don't have to worry about, oh, did I lose this bill? Did I lose that bill? Everything's going to be in that basket. Another thing we're going to create is a system to keep track of appointments and stuff. I know you have it on your phone, but if your phone goes dead or you drop it and it breaks or something, you can't access it, what are you going to do? So what we do is we keep on the fridge, we keep a magnet, and it's a clip magnet, and all those little appointment cards that you get, we put those in order so that we can look up there and see when the next appointment, who has the next appointment, and when it's going to be. And if you don't get a card, we put little index cards in that place. Like if, let's say the kids have a school play or something that they have to be in, you can put that on an index card, and then you know when they have to go to practice, what days, and just keep that going like that. So it's and then when that day's over, you just take that card out and toss it. So that's kind of how we keep track of what we have going on, so everybody knows, because it might be on my phone, but it might not be on my husband's phone. It might not be on my son's phone. So they can just look up at that thing on the fridge and say, oh yeah, Mom's got an appointment there, so that's why she's not home. So they'll know. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to create an area for a shredder and a place to put papers that need to be shredded. And then we're going to have the shredder machine itself. We're going to have a place to put the waste once the shredder machine, once the paper's been shredded, what are you going to do with it? So we're going to create an area for that. And also we're going to create a time for it. Like Saturday after you take care of the bills, shred what you don't need and put your stubs, your paid stubs, put them into another file so you can go back and say, without having to go through your checkbook and say, oh yeah, I paid that on that such and such day. And we're going to take care of junk mail. Now, junk mail comes every day. So you need to shred that, get rid of the junk mail, and see if you can opt out of as much junk mail as possible. And that helps not only save the environment and the trees, it also helps save you time, because then you don't have to, if it doesn't come to your house, you don't have to shred it. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to work on our home management notebook a little bit. Now, each person's home management notebook is going to be a little bit different. Like, I don't have to have anything in there for school or for kids or anything, but you may need something like that. We just put a paper in that has all the school information, the school's phone number, the school's schedule, and stuff like that. Also, remember back a couple of weeks ago we did laundry? We did a laundry schedule. You might want to put that in there. You had a stain chart. You might want to put that, a copy of that, into your book. And just whatever you find helpful for you, add to that book. We did daily routines. You can add that. And you might think, why do I need a daily routine? That comes in handy in case something happens to you, like you have to be in the hospital or something, and someone else has to come in and help with the, house. They can look at your daily routine and they'll say, oh, I need to feed the dog at this amount this time, and this is the amount of food I give to him. Kind of make a schedule like that. Just think of yourself, what would happen if I had an accident and ended up in the hospital? Would they know what to do? Would they know how much to feed the dog? Would they know how to feed the cat? Would they know how much laundry to put in the laundry? So this is things that you need to write down and put in your book. And I call it emergency daily list, is what I call it. Because that means that I'm not going to be doing it. Someone else is going to be doing it. Another thing you might want to add is, a couple weeks ago we did a kids chore list. You might want to add that into there also. That way, if they forget what they're supposed to be doing, you can go back and say, hey, we agreed on this. Or if someone's helping with the family, they can say, oh, have you done your chores? And they can name off the chores, and someone will know what they're supposed to be doing. Another thing to add to your list, if you have small children, is a list of babysitters. And write on there, their address, their phone number, and whether they were really responsible or not, and whether, you want them or whether you don't want them again. So that's some things to add to the book this week. So we're going to be adding to this book as we go along, now that we've got it created. So, lots of paperwork. Not much physical work, but a lot of paperwork that you can be doing at night when you're relaxing, and trying to get this book up to date, and so it's helpful for you and for anybody that needs to come in and help. Another thing we want to add to that book immediately is a list of your doctors, your main doctors, any special doctors, your dentist, the veterinarian's office and their number, and a backup emergency vet number. You want to put these in your book so you'll know if anything happens, who to call. Put in the poison control number, put in the sheriff's and police. Now there, hey, back up. Boundaries. She's still learning boundaries. The police number, the ambulance number, any number that, emergency number that people would need. Put that in the book. These are things that need to be in the book right away, that we, and we'll add other things later on that's not quite as personal, as urgent. We're doing the urgent things first. Things that in case something happens, we can go to this book and not worry, oh my gosh, who do I call? It's in there. So, lots of paperwork. So like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. We'll see what we're going to be working on next. Hopefully I'll get this garden done and we can start decluttering and cleaning again. But this book is very important to keep it up to date, and what we're putting in here is important information that is needed. So like, share, subscribe, dream big, follow that dream, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody.